Good morning. Let us continue to stand and join hands with your neighbor. And I believe our prayer is going to be on the wall this morning. Let us join together with a loud shout and praise. Here we stand before the world. Family, yes, yes, we are the world within the world. Black, white, yellow, brown, red, men, children, gay, lesbian, heterosexual, senior citizens, middle-aged, young, disabled, mentally disturbed, bored, lonely, rejected, afraid, alcoholics, drug abusers, rich, middle class, poor, street people, ex-prisoners. I call you to stand, to feel, to respond, to reach out. Family, I am uneasy. Reach out. I am fearful. Reach out. I don't believe. Reach out. I can't trust. Reach out. I can't feel. Reach out. My God, reach out. Jesus Christ, reach out. You and me, reach out. Yes, we are different. We are equal. None better, none worse. Right on, sister. Right on, brother. Right on, children. Right on, world. Amen.
This is, hello. Just want to tell you, this is a freedom song, and we want you to all join in and help us do it. Mary had a baby. Yes, Mary had a baby. Yes, Mary had a baby. Yes, Lord. People keep a coming and the train done gone. What did she name him? Yes, what did she name him? Yes, what did she name him? Yes, Lord. People keep a coming and the train done gone. He came to free us. Came to free us. Yes, came to free us. Yes, Lord. People keep coming and the train comes on. Listen to the children. Yes, listen to the children. Yes, listen to the children. Yes, Lord. People keep coming and the train comes on. Speaking about freedom. Yes, speaking about freedom. Yes, ma'am. Speaking about freedom. Yes, Lord. People keep coming and the train comes on. Children will lead us. The children will lead us. The children will lead us. Yes, Lord. People keep coming and the train comes on. The people in protest. The people in protest. People in protest. Yes, Lord. People keep coming and the train comes on. The people have power. The people have power. The people have power. Yes, Lord. People keep coming and the train comes on. Mary had a baby. Mary had a baby. Mary had a baby. Yes, Lord. People keep coming and the train does go. All right. Now, while you're standing, if you'll turn to your neighbor and embrace your neighbor, the stranger, the person standing next to you, turn around and embrace each other. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we want to welcome you to Glide Church. Welcome you to a kind of a rainy, cold day, and we're glad to see you here. So without anything else and any further ado, I didn't mean to say did mother ado, father ado. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you, some of you, and just referred to by others, the Glide Ensemble. the Glide Ensemble. And this is a song that Cecil wrote. All right. The Glide Ensemble.
I learned to live for the sound of his laughter. His sunny smile is my only light. To love him now is the something that I'm after. I'll make his melody my life. He came to me when I knew I lost the meaning, lifted the shadow from across my way. He touched my heart with a sweet song he was singing, brought back the sun into my day. And you know, he's my Jesus. I'm a
sent down from above. I never knew my soul could feel brand new. I trusted him, I was sad, and he made me glad. He proved in time he's a friend of mine. You ask me how I know why he loved me so. He gave himself, he died for you and me. He paid the price, he gave his life from a world of strife. For all he gave, I'm embraced today. For I was lost again, and he took me in. That's when he saved my soul, and then he made me whole, and then he washed my sins and gave me peace with it. I got the victory, 'cause now I'm free, and I'm not ashamed to say I've been born again. Ooh, I've been born again. There is no doubt the Lord has brought me out again. I've been born again. That's when he saved my soul, and then he made me whole, and then he washed my sin and gave me peace with it. I've got the victory, 'cause now I'm free, and I'm not ashamed to say I've been born again. Ooh, I've been born again. I must confess that I've been truly blessed. Oh yes, I've been born again. Said I've been born again. He saved my soul and he made me whole, and I've been born again. He wrote my name in a sea of love, and I've been born again. There's no doubt that he brought me out, and I've been born again. Must confess that I've been blessed, and I've been born again. For the Lord, he heard my cry, and I've been born again. See my Savior by and by, Lord, I've been born again. I've been born, I've been born again. I've been born, 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 I've been born again. I've been born again. I've been born again. Lord, the Lord, he heard my cry. See my Savior by and by. I've been born again. I've been born again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Glide Ensemble. The Glide Ensemble. Let's get the soloists back, Daddy. Where's the soloists? Come on, soloists. Let's have a hand for the soloists, the directors and the band. Great music by the Glide Ensemble. Oh, you feel like another one? I didn't hear the response. I thought we. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, again, the Glide Ensemble.
That was Emma Jean, everybody. That was Emma Jean. Good morning, everyone. My name is Gordon Baranco. I'm a member of the Glide community, a volunteer here at Glide, and I'm also on the Glide board. And now is the time of the celebration where we're going to take up the offering. I need the ushers to hold your positions now because we want to give everyone plenty of time to take out your checks, to fill out your checks, take out your silent money. And while you're doing that, I need to tell you a couple of things about Glide. First of all, I think as many of you know, on Thursday on Thanksgiving, Glide fed well over 7,000 people. And while it appears that on Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter, when we feed those large numbers, we get a lot of publicity, what you need to know is that every day of the year, every single day of the year, Glide serves 3 meals a day. We serve well over 1 million meals a year. You need to know that. Now, parenthetically, when you saw a lot of the publicity, some of you saw Cecil on TV, and he was mentioning how we seem to, the donations seemed to increase once he had his accident. I have it on very good authority that he is not going to have an annual accident for the donations to increase. And while I am on that subject, Cecil, I said this Thursday, but we really appreciate you being here. And I think all of us need to realize that the accident that Cecil had, it's really a tribute to Cecil that he is even here celebrating with us. These kinds of physical injuries make it difficult to sleep, to eat, to walk, to do a whole lot of things that I know Cecil is very accustomed to doing. So Cecil, we love you emotionally, but physically I know we have to stay away from you a little bit so you can recover. I also want to tell you about some other programs that we have here at Glide. Of course, during the holiday season, we're going to be giving away toys. We're going to be giving away food bags. We're also going to be serving more people than we serve daily. We have 35 other comprehensive programs at Glide. Recovery programs, education for children, job programs, employment programs, and as I know so many of you experience, almost any need that we as human beings have is addressed here at Glide. So I need you to take out your checks, to take out your money. I want to dispel the myth this morning that Glide has unlimited financial resources. We depend so much on your spirit, on your love, on your care, on your generosity, and now is the time to be very generous and to assist us financially. Please give as freely as possible, and if the ushers would now come forward, we're going to take up the offering. I would like to introduce the chairwoman of the board, Charlotte Kwan, who is going to make announcements while we're taking up the offering.
Welcome, everyone. And when we're speaking of women, I want to thank our brass section over there today. They always add a touch of class. Many of you are visiting for the first time, and when you go back to Kosciuszko, Mississippi, or to Rome, or to Vienna, Switzerland, Japan, you aren't going to be able to tell them what went on here. So we invite you to come downstairs after celebration. We have a video of this celebration, but we also have a very special video of the Thanksgiving celebration, and you might want to get one of those to take back so that you can just show people what a wonderful place this is, and the Spirit is here. Right. As Gordon said, we give away toys. We don't like to give away naked toys. We like our toys wrapped so that the children can have the joy of opening the packages. And we're going to have a toy wrap on December 3rd, December 4th, and December 11th. So if you have some time to volunteer, go downstairs and sign up and join the group in wrapping toys for the children. Giving away grocery bags. Last year we gave away over 9,000, and with the need and everything that there is this year, we know it'll be 11 to 12, well, until we give out. But we need people to work that day starting about 5 o'clock in the morning on December 21st. So those of you that have that week of Christmas off, please come and volunteer to help us give these away. There are other holiday activities that are going on, so you can sign up down in Freedom Hall for them. Next door, the parking lot over there, Glide is going to build a multi-purpose building. And we just started a drive for it just 2 weeks ago. And when you think of Christmas gifts that you can give others, sometimes we spend a lot of money giving away things that in a couple years they're worn out, they're not useful anymore. But you can spend some money giving a gift that will be a lasting gift and will be something that will benefit the people. We are building brick by brick. So you can buy a brick for a friend for Christmas so that their name will be on the Glide multipurpose building. There are tiles that you can buy that will be in the front of the building, a tile for a person. Or a family might want to buy something in memory of mom or dad or something, a memory brick. But anyway, we want all of you that can contribute to a lasting gift by buying something for someone at Christmas for our multi-purpose building that are going to house the homeless, women with children, AIDS patients, those in recovery, to have a safe place. It's going to be a multi-purpose place that we know. Oh, did you hear that? A room or a floor. All right, Cecil. Stop downstairs and we'll tell you what that price is. You see all of the lovely children here, and we have a children's choir. And there's rehearsal on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock, and right after this celebration, we don't want you kids going to the store, there's rehearsal. Isn't that Ron? Tell them, 4:30, I'm sorry. 4:30 on Wednesday and right after celebration. So those of you that just come on Sunday still, you're invited to join and be part of the children's choir. I have a couple roles that I play, chairman of the board, and also very privileged to be part of the membership committee. And you know, our families, we can't choose them. Mama, daddy, they have us and we're there. But we can choose the church family that we want to be a part of, the community that we want to be a part of. And we certainly hope that those of you that have been thinking about it and want to become a part of Glide will today. And we have associate international members. We're not just local or, let's say, United States wide, we're global. So those of you that want to affiliate with the Glide family, please, after celebration, in the room over there, the Maya Angelou room, and we'll be happy to accept you as part of the family. Thank you.
CDs of the concert.
Oh, yes. All right. In October, we had a live concert here, the Glide Ensemble in concert. And the CDs, you may order them. They will be ready for Christmas gifts. So if you want to do the new live concert, and we also have CDs that they have made before. We have Cecil's book, we also have Jan's book, the children's book, and our incest group has written a book. So do your Christmas shopping early, and it'll be more meaningful, the kinds of gifts that you give from Glide. Thank you.
Brothers and sisters, if you'll stand with me and join with me to sing the song, Precious Lord, Take My Hand. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. precious Lord, and lead me on. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, yes I'm weak, I am
very much, my brothers and my sisters. Can you turn up the volume a little bit, Vert, for me, please? Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to thank, from the depths of my, I guess the best way for me to put it, from the depths of my existence, those of you that volunteered to come and work this past week. We probably had, without any doubt, the best Thanksgiving in regards to being organized, in regards to the food and the distribution of food, and the joy of the people who came to receive the food. Because the people who dished up the food and carved the food, the people who stood in line like those who were standing in line to receive it, I want to thank you. It counted, it worked. The people were happy and joyful. Would you please stand, those of you that worked this Thanksgiving, stand up, let us give you. I would like to also, would you get this one, Dusty? There's a special group I want to thank. Jan wants to thank. And that's the group over here. Come on up here, fellas, ladies, brothers and sisters. Now you know what they mean to us. They're here when you come up in your cars. They're here to help you get parked. They're here for your safety. They're here to work with you. They're here to help you get to the places where you're going to serve. They're just here to make it work. And then, of all things, they are monitors and they are people who work in our food program every day, all through the year. These are the folks, along with a lot of others like them who are out there somewhere still taking care of business. They're great folk, great. They come from many walks of life. Many, but they're here. I'm so glad they're here. What I'd like to do is bring my son up, who heads the food program, Al Williams. Microphone. Need a microphone.
All right, thank you, Dad. Thank you very much. I would first like to thank Cecil for putting up with our stuff. And we give him a whole lot of stuff. So
Amen.
We're very appreciative of the Glide people, the people who eat, and the folks who come here. We thank you because you're the ones who make it possible. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, get back out there. Let's keep it going. Ladies. Huh?
Volunteers.
Yeah, I did. Volunteers, yeah. I want to bring you up here because I want you, Reedy. Come on, Dusty. Come on, folks. Those of you, the staff and so forth, that work, come on up here. All staff, come up here. Come on, Dave, from behind that, wherever you're hiding. Come on, folks, wherever you are. Staff, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, that's right. What you doing sitting there now? Come on up here.
Sally and Fred.
Now, is there any way we can get you all to jump from the balcony up here on the stage? Huh?
We don't want to jump off the edge.
That's right. Let's stop this jumping stuff. That's right. I'm going to tell you, the most incredible folks in the world are some of these standing up here. I mean, we do a lot of yelling at each other. Somebody said to me, don't you all ever call each other up on the phone? And do you have some kind of system here where you don't have to yell and say, Jan? I just yell from room to room. That's the way I get it done. But I said, no, we're better at yelling. We don't want no system set up here because it creates too many problems for you. But these are the folks, along with many others, on the staff. So thank you. I have been, as many of you know, incapacitated to some extent. Severe pain, real trauma. If anybody questions why I was here Thursday, let me tell you right now, I had to be here. It was no macho thing. It was no martyr thing. You recall when I was leaving out of the place that night, and they were carting me out. Before they did, I took up the microphone and began to talk. In fact, I was preaching, wasn't I? I said to you, go on, don't stop. Keep this going. We cannot ever give up. My absence or anybody's absence cannot stop this movement that we have. And so, as I was carted out, I kept talking. Now, I'm going through quite a trauma because I cannot touch you. I'm used to touching you with my hands. I'm used to embracing you. I just love to hug folks. Even when they smell as bad as I do, I still love to hug them. I don't care. Smelling doesn't bother me, I love to hug folks because I care so much about people. I really do. But it's because I know I need people. I'm here because of you. This would never be because of you. But it is because of you. You see? That's what makes it so magnificent, is the fact that I need you. I need to touch you. But what I've had to deal with since last Tuesday, like a number of things, is facing certain things that happen in one's life when one feels as though one could easily be immobilized forever, or even maybe with some quirk or jerk, dead. And so I faced something that really got to me. Not that I don't face things that get to me. But what I'm doing now is working through not being able to touch you with my hands. And I know that something occurs because there are those of us who are used to touching with our hands. We need to be able to touch our brothers and our sisters, our mates, our soul mates, our weekend mates, our quick mates. We need to touch each other. You know, we need to feel like it's all right to touch, and yet I can't touch. But what that has done for me is helped me to see something. I was talking to Maya Angelou yesterday, and we were talking about how you can have an impact, how you can affect your lives with people. The critical thing is, it seems to me, that we don't have to really touch physically to convey our love emotionally and our love from the soul of our existence, because what we must be able to understand is that there are people who can feel what we feel, and they can also understand what we understand. And so we need to be able to feel and understand so we can go on with each other. And so I'm now using another sense of my life, the common sense of letting you know that there is a distance between us, but I will not give up affecting you and having you affect me. I love you, I show it. You love me, you show it. I care for you, you show it. I show it. You care for me, and you show it. Right on down the line. What we've got to do is, even with people who are great distance from us, is to be able to reach out with all that we have, because we cannot reach out always with just our hands. There are some beautiful stories in the New Testament of how Jesus touches the lives of people. Several stories in the book of Matthew, and it's about the 9th chapter, if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Beautiful stories. Now listen to this. It's about touching. It's just about touching. While he was speaking to them, Jesus that is, behold, a ruler came, a man of great importance, a man of authority came. And at that particular time, he walks up to Jesus and kneels before Jesus and says, my daughter has just died. Come and lay your hands on her head so that she will be brought back to life. And Jesus rose and followed him with his disciples. And while they were going along, behold, a woman comes. A woman who had been hemorrhaging for 12 years. And she says to herself, if I could only touch his garment, I shall be made well. Jesus turned and seeing her said, take heart, daughter, sister, woman, your faith has made you well. Your faith has made you well. Didn't even have to touch her. It was a faith that made her well. It was her determination that made her well. It was the fact that she stood up and said, I can't take it anymore, that made her well. It was because she said, I'm going to become somebody, that made her well. It was because she said, I choose to never get caught again. I'm going to be myself and I'm going to move on with my life. That's what made her well, you see. You know I'm adding all that, you know that. Well, what'd you expect from a ministered glide? I mean, you know I'm not going to be sitting up here going through all that just to, well, so be it. Take heart, my daughter, he says, your faith has healed you. And so she's healed. Jesus goes on, and finally he reaches the house with the ruler and the disciples with him. And outside of the house, there were people who were playing songs for the dying. And Jesus said to them, stop playing those songs. Get some upbeat stuff around here. Don't be, she's not ready to go yet. I'm here now. So they went and got a jazz band and got some upbeat stuff. But anyway, wait, I can't laugh. Oh, man. But, Jesus. Hold it, boy. And then Jesus sees the young lady and immediately says to her, she is not dead, she's asleep. And he says, do you believe that I am able to do this? Yes, Lord. And of course, she got up. She was healed. And then finally, Jesus left there, and two men who were blind was following him. And they said, Jesus, we're blind. And Jesus turned around to them and said, do you really believe? And they said, yes, Lord, also. And then he touched their eyes, saying, according to your faith, you are healed now. When I was leaving Tuesday night, being carted out by the medical emergency workers, and by the way, I want to tell you, we've got probably not only one of the best trauma centers at General Hospital, but we've got a group of committed people. And I don't think it was just because of Cecil Williams. I've seen them work when they come and pick up people here. And I'm telling you, they work. They do a great job. One of our members not too long ago died as he was leaving the church. He came here. The member came here. He knew he was about to die. He said, I want to die at Glide. It's truth. So he goes out. Am I right about that? So he goes out there and stands right in front and just goes. I mean, he knew it for some reason, Bob. Don't ask me. I don't know about all this stuff. Steve, I don't know about all this stuff, except the fact that I know the dude said, here I am, I've been to Glide. And all of a sudden, he'd gone. The medics come in, and they worked on him for an hour and 30 minutes, trying to revive him. Well, that's what happened. They were there. And I want to say something else about going into General Hospital. When they take you into General Hospital, the first thing they do, like any other hospital, is to check and see if you got any insurance. Take your insurance with you every place you go. Remember that. I had my insurance, all right? But when I got in the room, I didn't tell you all this. I'm expanding what I said from the 9 o'clock a little bit. But when I got in the room, the emergency room, there were about 10 or 12 or 15, looked like about 40 folks to tell you the truth. But I was still in a little shock. And they started grabbing on my pants, pulling them down, and pulling off my shirt and pulling up this and sticking me here and sticking me well, I won't tell you every place they stuck me, but Listen, let me tell you something. By the time they get through sticking and jabbing and punching and, you know, and all that, you're going to either die or you're going to be alive forever. And but what happened is, what thrilled me, I said, wait, I just want to talk to one of you at a time. And they say, wait a minute, man, we're in control of this room. You just wait till we get you out of here. And somebody say, well, hold it, do this. Stick out your tongue. I've never been worked over so fast in all my life. But I think the joy of all of it is that they were so loving and generous and kind. All of them. Every last one of them. When I was being carted out at the club, many of you were in the upper tiers on the next level looking down. And what got me, immediately I said to myself, as Jen was running behind the emergency unit, and Reed and I don't know who else, I said, as a minister, as the pastor, should I feel ashamed? Because you see, I had hurt myself, and I didn't want people to see me getting hurt. So I raised that question, you know, should I feel ashamed? Should I feel guilty? And Sarah, who had gone through a similar experience when we were out at, what's the name of that place? The amphitheater, yeah, Winterland, no, amphitheater. All of a sudden it dawned on me that I didn't have to feel ashamed. Why? Why? Because all of the people there were looking down and they were feeling with me. They were not laughing. They were not jeering. They were saying, oh, Cecil, we love you. We're with you. We're concerned about you. We will always be with you. All of those things. And I knew then something that I've never known with this depth in my existence. That if you care for people, they don't have to feel ashamed. That they cared enough for me to not start laughing or shunning me off, but they cared enough to say, we're with you, and then started singing. And Lord, when you hear all that and see all that, you're just about ready to get up and start walking again. Even though there was a distance between us, we had not touched each other, but we had touched each other. And that's the important thing. We have touched each other. And now I know how to touch you without touching you with my hands. And I will say to you, yeah, your love, your faith, your hope, your genuine concern have healed you and me. And we will be a different family with each other. I invite some of you to come and just say something about what you feel at this time in your life. There are long stories and there are short stories. Give us your short version today. If you see Reedy moving up on you, you know it's time for you to stop. Now come on. There's a microphone here. Come on up and just say, just speak, just tell your story. We invite you for just a few moments to come and share with us. Come on, Sarah, go right down. Don't fall, that's right.
I just wanted to share something with you since Cecil referred to it. I know before I joined the ensemble, I used to sit out here in the church and think, it looks like there's so much love up there, you know? And that was one thing that brought me to join the ensemble. And I'm here to tell you today that that love is real and it works and it does happen. And we were down at the Shoreline Amphitheater singing at a charitable fundraising thing in August, and I took a fall, and I broke my ankle in 3 places. And from the very first moment, the ensemble members were there. They held my hand, they shielded me from the sun, they went to get help, they went and found Cecil and Jan. And throughout my surgery, throughout my recuperation, they were there. They brought me food, they ran errands for me, they picked me up for rehearsal, they brought me to church. Many, many other things I'm forgetting, loaned me crutches, and really held me up literally and figuratively through this whole time of recuperation for me. And I want to testify about that today because I want all of you to know this is real. We're not faking it up there when we're hugging each other. These people are really like my family, and they got me through what was going to be a difficult time without them. So I just wanted to let all of you know that there's a lot of love here, and it really, really, really works.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that Tuesday night, when Cecil fell, I felt the hearts of everyone there leap out, and the love, the profound love that everyone felt for Cecil and the concern was so touching. And I spent that night in prayer for him, and the next morning I woke up and remembered that saying that God is love, and that's what we feel when we're here at Glide, and that's the power that we have together. So I wanted to thank you, Cecil, for that, and I'd like to purchase a brick in your honor and put God is love on it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is great. I've been wanting to speak in front of a large group of people, and I am. So, for 17 years of my life, I was an abused child and basically had no feeling as a human being at all. I'm now 36, and I went the next 18 years kind of feeling sorry for myself, but knowing that I was a very powerful person. I'm a gay male with HIV, and I just was in the hospital where they took out 4 inches of my intestines because I had lymphoma. But something truly incredible happened to me. I don't know, but I think I met the man himself, because for the first time in my life, I understand the words joy to the world in a Christmas song. For the first time in my life, I'm happier than I've ever been. And it's hard to share that with your friends, because when you start talking about God, they look at you strange. Even the man I've been living with for 11 years just kind of looks at me like, what's happened to this guy? But I know what happened, and I feel, you know, even I'm a person living and surviving with HIV, not a person dying with HIV.
Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, my name is Esther, and I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict. I've been clean and sober now since September 16th, and it feels good. I've been wanting to tell you to Cecil, thank you very much for your love and support and this church, because this is like a part of my family today. I used to take it for granted, but I don't anymore. And I'm grateful to have a place I can come to and talk to people and really feel a part, because I'm from Ethiopia, and we don't have a church, a loving church like this in this city. So I'm grateful, and people in Africa want to meet you. When are you going to Africa, to Ethiopia? I'd like to know that.
Good morning. My name is Rico. I just want to share a quick story with you. I want all of you to help me reach out today. I have a roommate whose name I will not call. He's here for the first time today. He's dealing with a family who doesn't care about him because he's gay. And he's going through an issue that his lover is dying of AIDS, lymphoma in the brain. And if you want to talk about reaching out, I live with him. I'm African American, he's Italian, and I live with another Caucasian male. We're breaking barriers there racially. But reaching out, I want to say to you, reaching out is, I don't always have to touch Michael. His room is next to mine. And I look at him and I can say to him, Michael, I am your family. And I want to extend to all of you, become a part of Michael's family and love him. And Michael, your faith and what you believe can heal William.
One more.
Cecil came to my town 22 years ago, Indianapolis, and started Dignity there. And he sent a word to that conservative area, which I happened to videotape that night, about dropping the manuscript of Kant and Hegel and others. Do you remember any of that?
Oh, yeah, man. I never forget that stuff.
And the word I bring to you is a word of appreciation, because you have no idea how important it is that Glide is here. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold it. Softly, softly. Wait, read it, let her. You didn't see her? Yeah.
Oh.
The new baby is here.
I want to get the new mama.
My name is Kira. I'm a recovering addict. This is Vivian. Vivian came 3 years to the day since I got clean and sober.
Yeah.
I want to thank Jan and Cecil. I called them. They got on different extensions and gave us their blessings. And I feel so, so blessed to be here this morning. This baby is so healthy. I feel so good.
Yeah. Sing unto the Lord a new song. For his miracles renew. Stand up now. His miracles renew us each day. His justice is beyond comprehension. His beauty is beyond all praise. He opens up the mind of the doubter and touches the fearful with his love. And when he touches the fearful with his love, we just keep leaning. We're leaning on the everlasting. Oh, what a fellowship. What